Everyone, welcome to Get My Class. Today we are going to solve this question which says birth control programs can be successful in controlling population growth and are dependent on option A contraceptive usage, option B tubectomy, option C was vasectomy, option D usage of the above with confidence by people. Now let us understand this. The question says the birth control programs can be successful in controlling population growth and are dependent on. So what are they asking? They are asking which among these are the birth control programs which can be successful in controlling the population. Okay, so these programs which are usually followed to control the population, these are birth control programs. So on what are they dependent? Okay, so they are dependent on what? What among these? That is the question. So first of all, we have to understand what are birth control programs. Okay. Birth control programs are nothing but the various programs which can be utilized to control the reproduction. Okay, so control reproduction. Why? Because the reproduction is the one due to which the population is increasing. So control reproduction, hence control population. We can also control population if the reproduction process is controlled. Population, okay. Now, to control population, there are various methods, okay. There are various methods which can be utilized. That is IUDs, that is intrauterine devices can be utilized. Then we can have contraceptive pills. So contraceptive pills are the like tablets or medicines which can be taken by females, which can avoid the pregnancy. Okay, contraceptive pills. Then we have certain surgical methods as well. Okay, surgical methods. So those people who have enough number of children. So basically now the present situation, the government says you should have only 2 kids. Like the parents should, the family should have only 2 kids or even lesser than that. So after they get 2 children, they can go for surgical methods so as to avoid pregnancy. So under this, you have two types, that is tubectomy and you have vasectomy. So tubectomy is done in case of females and vasectomy is done in males. Okay, this is tubectomy. Now, let us understand this. See, there are various programs are there, but then everything depends on the people. They have to use it. Okay, it depends on what? It depends on the usage of these. Okay, or if you say usage of these methods by people. There are so many methods, but if the people are not using it, then there's no point. So it depends on the usage of these methods by people with confidence, because people should be confident enough to use these methods. So they should not worry if something will happen to them or something wrong will happen to them. So they have to consult proper doctors and then they have to go for it. So let us understand the question again. It says birth control programs can be successful in controlling population growth and are dependent on. Option A says contraceptive usage. Yes, of course it is dependent on contraceptive usage, but not only this. So let us see the other things also. Option B says tubectomy. Tubectomy, yes, here there is, the vas difference in case of vas difference, which is a part of the reproductive system in case of male, that is cut and tied so as to not to allow the sperms, which will pass through, like otherwise it will pass through the penis and it will enter into the vagina during coitus. But because of tubectomy, because the vas difference is cut and tied, so the release of the sperm into the penis will not occur. Hence, it is so. Of course, it can be used as a birth control program, but the entire population control is not dependent on only tubectomy. Similarly, vasectomy, as I told you, it is a method which is being utilized in case of females so as to avoid pregnancy. But again, this is not the sole method which will be effective in controlling the population. Now, as I told you, usage of the above methods with confidence by people. So if they use all these methods including other methods, then we can say yes, it can be controlled. If the reproducibility is controlled, then controlling the population also becomes very easy. Hence, option B is the correct answer. So you have to be very careful in choosing your answers. So you have to see which is the best option and accordingly you have to choose. So option D is the correct answer. I hope you understood the explanation. Thank you, everyone.